Alright folks, we're getting started a little late. They've had some ice issues. And so they haven't played a game here actually all day. Having a little chiller problem. But we should be getting set to go here in just a little bit. About a minute left of the warm-up. We got the Iowa Yeti versus the Minnesota North Stars. Adriel is going to be in net for this one. We're looking for a win here, would put us in the third place game. A loss would put us in the fifth place game, and we're not really sure who we would be playing. There's only 5 teams in our division, so they might be playing a makeup team that they've got helping out, or possibly the bottom team in the top division. So we'll deal with that when we get to it. For now, we're going to get ready to play some hockey.
We need April to get sick again. I heard a whistle.
Alright folks, here we go. Kind of a tight viewing angle up here. I'll try to get the sideboards the best I can. Stars bring the puck in and get a shot on right away. Nice save there by Adriel. We got Mason, Will, and Harold out on the forwards, and we got Carter and Alex starting out on the defense. Puck skates back to the middle. Yeti's trying to get control. Grabs it and gets it out of the zone, tries to send it through to Mason. But they're going to call an ice, and we're going to get a quick line change. So full line change. We got Skyler and Jackson Carter out there with Paxton, Gunny, and Michael. Quick block. And pretty quick goal by North Stars. Adriel made the first stop on the deflection, which was nice, but the puck set over and there was nobody there to clear out the the North Star had a wide open net to throw it in. Tough start. We got Grant, Corbin, and Wilder in there, forwards. Able to get the puck out and move it back. Nice little tap pass there by Wilder to Grant. Grant tries to drop it back, but Wilder wasn't there. And the North Stars are bringing it back into the zone. Two of the North Star players go down while the puck moves all the way back into their zone. New line coming out. Harold, Will, and Mason. Puck moves up to Harold. 1-on-2. Harold's going to throw it in. Body's kind of flying everywhere. North Stars chip it back out. Move it back. Nice back check by Harold. Kick save by Adriel. Harold's able to grab the puck and try to send it over to Will. Stars throw it back in again. Another save by Adriel. And Carter's trying to move up the ice. He's got Will at the blue line. Puck's going to come all the way back. And that's going to be a nice. New line coming out, Michael, Pax, and Gunny, Carter and Carter Palma, and Alex out there on defense. Michael's able to take the puck away, tries to feed it to Pax with a little behind him. Michael's staying in there, chasing it down, keeping the pressure on. And the North Stars are moving back up the ice. Feed it across to the center. Back to the point, shot, save. And Yeti are able to get it out of their zone. Wow, they're jumping out on the ice. The North Stars are back in. Quarterback's looking to send it up to the wing. Pax is moving out. Gunny's got the puck, tries to chip it across. Sends it right over to Wilder. Wilder tries to throw it in. Pax is off. Grant's back on. Yeti are getting a change. Carter stays up, throws the puck on, and save. So we got Will out there with Grant and Corbin. Skyler and Jackson Carter are on defense. And Grant's going to get a penalty for a trip, I guess. Looked a little bit more like a tackle to me, but... Yeti are going to go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Got Mason out there now with Will. Skylar and Jackson on defense. Puck sent back to the point. Guy walks in, blocked nicely. Yeti trying to get it out unsuccessfully. Shot on, save. Shot high off the crossbar. Got a minute 29 left on the penalty. 9:19 left in the first. Yeti down 1-0. Puck swung back. Sent around. One to chase. Star's going to move it back up into the zone. And Jackson tries to lob it out, but doesn't quite clear the bench. Low shot, nice blocker save by Adriel. Puck's behind the net. They try to feed it in. Pax is able to get it. We got Jensen and Gabe back on defense. Harold and Paxton are playing forwards. Another stick save by the defense. Gabe moving in, tying things up. Send it back to the point. Funnel to the backside. Nobody covering that backside, and that's what happens. All right, so that brings us back. There's 19 seconds left on the kill. Brings us back to even strength, down 2-0 in the first. 8:08 left. We got Pax, Gunny, Michael, Gabe, and Carter. Puck's turned around, and Paxton's got hustling for it.
Get in there, get in there.
Looking for a change, all sending all three. Wilder, Corbin, and Grant are back out. Gabe and Jensen still on the defense. Nice check by Grant. Point blank slapper, nice couple saves there by Adriel. Carter and Alex jumping in on defense. Adriel knocks it away. Wilder's in a chase. He's able to get it out. Gonna put a little pressure on. Carter's able to kick it to Grant. Tries to feed it across to Carter. It's not there. Alex is gonna dump it in. Ooh, and a deflection by Carter. Gonna slow the puck down. Puck's bouncing in front. Adriel makes the save. Full new line in. We got Jackson Carter, Skyler, Mason, Harold, and Will. We were just struggling with that breakout all weekend. Nice save there by Adriel on the deflection. Yeti win the puck back. Jackson looks up to Harold. Harold's able to chip it into the zone and keep control. And it's going to be a nice. All right, new line in. Pax, Gunny and Michael. We got Gabe and Jensen back on defense. Puck squirts back. 2 Yeti attacking, but North Stars are able to throw it out. Jensen nicely is able to keep control of the puck there. But the North Stars are back. Shot high. Sends the puck in front. Starting to pick up the physicality maybe just a little bit. We need it quite a bit more though if we want to get back into this game. Jensen throws it in. Gunny going in to put a little bit of pressure. Yeti picking off in the middle of the ice. Gunny's going to go ahead and throw it back in deep. Jensen about takes the guy off the puck and saves it. North Stars getting control. Nice save there again by Adriel. New line out. Grant, Corbin, and Wilder. Carter and Alex on defense. Ooh, deflection with a great save there by Adriel. Carter sends it up to Grant. Can't quite handle it, but Grant is up there. They wave it off. Grant tries to feed it out in front, but Wilder's not there. Wilder sends it back in on net. Grant's poking at it. Puck was loose there for a second. Grant tries to send another one in. Blocker saved by the goalie.
Get in there.
Grant's able to get the puck, and it just gets out. Tried to get it back to our point. Puck sent over. Corbin tries to pick it off in the middle. Grant sends it in. Will's attacking. Harold and Mason jump in to finish the line change. Puck goes behind the net on a wide shot. North Stars try to send it across. Picked off by Mason. Mason puts the brake on. Sends it across, and nobody's there. Will sends the puck in. Yeti aren't able to hold the line. The puck drops back. Harold chips it up to Mason. Mason throws one in. Will's there, but defense is backing up. Harold throws one in at the defense's ankles. Puck's free. Stars are just kind of skating around. Tries to send him low and in. Picked up off by Jackson. Jackson's going to go ahead and take the puck up. He's going to chip it in. Right there. Jackson able to keep it in. He's staying up there as a forward. Putting a lot of good pressure on. Skyler keeps it in. Far side, one chasing. Mason brings it up and then is looking for a line change. Nice poke away. Oh. Jensen had a look there, just hit the side of the net. 3 seconds left to go in the first period. And that's going to do it. All right, guys, here we go. Start the second period. Grant, Wilder, and Corbin out, along with Gabe and Jensen. Yeti got to pick that physicality back up that we saw in the last game. Wilder wins the puck, sends it into Corbin. They're attempting to get more physical. Jensen's throwing one in on the goalie. Grant's over on the far side. Sends it across. Wilder wasn't looking for it. Puck's going to move back. Goes off the North Star. Puck sent around. Will jumped in on the line change. North Star's moving back on a 2-on-2. Nice poke check from Gabe on that. Harold made it in on the line change. Slapper, nice block from Jensen. Not much Adriel could do on that one. Again, that nice save. Puck bounces out. Not a lot we can do. Actually, I take that back. It was saved by a Jensen. Puck bounced over perfectly to their guy for a pretty wide open net. Mason gets out there to finish the line change. Mason wins the puck. Sends it back to Alex. Alex sends it in low. Nice deflection there by Will. Will tries to ship it across. Nobody on the weak side there. Yeti are still fighting for it to keep it in the zone. Still in. North Stars are finally able to get it out. Harold gets control, banks off of Mason, and Will's moving up the ice. Sends it straight on the goalie, and Will's going to go in there and finish the forecheck. Puck squirts out. Carter whiffs on the shot. Harold puts one on, kick save by the goalie. Mason's got behind the net, looking for someone, feeds it across. Will shot full. So close. So close. Will had a shot. Harold had a shot. Ref was probably giving Harold some advice on some car insurance there. Yeti decided to pick it up a little bit, bank off the defense almost into the net. North Stars are finally able to get it out. Jackson hustling back. North Stars put a low shot in on Adriel. We got Pax, Michael, and Gunny in there with Jackson Carter and Skylar on defense. Michael chips it up the middle. Skylar to Michael. Michael's going to put a shot on, blocked by the defense. Jackson keeps it, gets a weird bounce off the boards. And the puck squirts out. Unfortunately, so far, oof. The knuckle puck bounced off and bounced up. Nice shortstop save there by Adriel. We got Grant, Wilder, and Corbin coming in with Jensen and Gabe. 10:55 left in the second. Yeti really need to get moving now. Jensen wins the puck, gets it out of the zone. Grant picks it off, knocks it to Corbin. Grant's got it. Puck on. Save. North Stars win control of the puck. Scrum in the neutral zone, knocking everybody down. Grant comes out of it somehow. He's going to feed it back to the defense. Jensen's going to try to chip it back in. It's going to come back out of the zone. And Jensen tries to slap it in deep. North Stars pick it off. Somehow keep it on side. High shot over Adriel's head. Jensen lands out one of those players. Wilder takes the puck and starts to move up the ice. He's got Grant. But he chips it in instead. Corbin just sends it out. Nobody was there. Gabe tries to get it back up to Will. It's tipped by North Stars. Full line change out there. Almost full line change. Deflection. Puck's behind the net. Will's hustling for it. Great forecheck by Will. Staying on the puck, playing aggressively. We're going to go one-on-one. And a nice save by Adriel. Got Mason, Will, and Harold out there with Alex and Carter. Yeti desperately trying to get the puck out of their zone. We got 8:53 left in the second. Still fighting for it along that wall over there. Yeti come out of it, feed it over to Will. Will's going to backhand in front. Puck is right there for the rebound. Carter just couldn't wrangle it in. And the Stars are moving back on offense. Shot deflection by Alex. A couple players tripping down there. That's a goal. 4-0 Stars. We got Michael Gunny and Pax. Gunny sidesteps to the fence, throws a backhander in on net. Goalie's there for the save. Jackson gets caught up. Some of this ice they've been working on all day long. Might see a few more kids fall than normal. Shot, ricochet off to the left. Skylar tries to chip it out and does, out of the rink, that is. Chucking in pucks at refs down here. Chucking the pucks back. Pack sends a puck up to Michael. Stars lose the puck in the neutral zone. Jackson controls the puck, tries to send it across to Michael, and we're going to get a miss. New line in, Grant, Wilder, and Corbin with Jensen and Gabe. Yeti down 4-0, 6:45 left in the second. Ooh, shot and save there by Adriel. North Stars put it back in front of the net. Nobody was there. Wilder chips it out. Corbin sends it in deep with Grant chasing. Grant loses his footing. Gabe's able to hold the puck. Two on him. Jensen steps up, puts a shot on and saves it. It'll be the first time the goal has needed some working a bit. One back, Wilder shot, deflection high. Corbin looking to feed it back. Misses. Puck does get back to Gabe. Gabe puts a low one on, deflection off wide. Back to Jensen. Jensen throws one in. Puck is loose. Grant sends it up the center, but nobody was there. And one of the North Stars was there. He's sending out wide. Nicely defended there by Jensen. And Grant's going to move back up the puck. He's got Wilder. Drops it to Wilder. Grant drops it to Wilder, but he's unable to control it. Puck sent across. Two-on-one there, nicely defended by Gabe. And saved by Adriel. Got Mason, Will, and Harold out there. Alex and Carter on defense. Carter goes back to retrieve it with two North Stars on him. Put the shot in, deflected wide. Alex fighting in the corner over there. North Stars come away with it. Trying to feed it out front. Mason's got control. He's going to regather back. Send it around to Will. Will's going to try to chip it out. Shot and goal. Stars send it up. Skylar sends it all the way down, but it's going to slow down and stop. 2 Yeti on. Picked up. Michael tries to chip it back. Pack sends it back to Jackson. Blocked by the North Stars. They're moving back up the ice. Jackson's going to go ahead and take this one. Puts a low shot on. Saved by the goalie. Pax puts it back out in front of the net. Defended by the North Stars, though. And they're moving back up the ice. Nice poke check there by Skylar. Still fighting in the corner for it. Shot. Saved by Adriel. Puck's wrapped around the net. Stars send it directly in front of the net, but Skylar had their far side winger tied up nicely. Yeti are going to throw it out, but it's going to slow down again. Gunny's getting up there to chase. Puck sent across. Tipped nicely by Michael. We got 3 Yeti in there. Working to try to keep the puck. Stuck along the far side boards. Still fighting for it. Pax comes away with it, sends it across. Michael attempts a shot there just off the toe. And the North Stars get it out of their zone. Gabe and one of the Stars go head-to-head there. Grant's able to get control of the puck and move up outside. He's being held. Sends it across the wild there, drops it to Corbin. Back off to Jensen. John, we might need to update Jensen's shooting range after that one. Come on, gents. Must have saw a squirrel. All right, Yeti win the puck. Alex come up. He's going to push it in. .53 seconds left to go in the second period. Check from behind. We're going to get a penalty there. Our Stars are starting to get a little chippy. .47 seconds left, so we'll have a 5-on-4 for the rest of the period and a little bit into the next. Wouldn't be nice. It would be nice to get one on the board here. We got Mason Harold and Will out there with Carter and Alex. Puck's one back to Alex. Trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. Sends it over to Carter. Mason comes away with it. Throws one in off the post. Carter steps up. North Stars are going to try to send it out, and they do. Deflection, so Yeti got to come back to get it. They got 19 seconds, one more shot at it this period. Alex sends it up to Will. Knocked off the puck. North Stars are going to send it all the way down, and we're going to get an ice with 5 seconds left. Puck one forward, 3 seconds left. Stars are able to send it all the way around. That's going to do it for the second. All right, we got a minute 13 left of the penalty. We're starting the third period. Yeti down 5-0. Harold sends it back to Skyler. Skyler also needs a little time at the shooting range. And there should be an ice there. Yep, 36 seconds. Seconds left of the power play. North Stars are able to get the puck out. And shot by the North Star. They're trying to get control of the puck. Michael chips it to Jensen. 12:40 left in the third. We can Grant out there and Foreman out there. Nice backwards pass. Nice save there by Adrian. Puck's out in front. North Stars cutting in. Shot. Nice block by Adrian again. Another nice save. Yeti's scrambling a bit here. Puck's out front. Ooh, just off the top crossbar. Yeti are fighting to get this puck out and finally do. We got Jackson and Carter out there. Carter tries to feed it to Wilder. Stars push it back in. Whoa. Sure how that happened. Puck managed to go into the scorer's box. 10:51 left in the third. We got Mason, Will, Harold with Jackson and Skyler. Will sends it up to Mason. Mason chips it forward, picks it up. Shot on, save. Shot on, and another save. Two shots on that rush might have doubled our shots for the game. Just not getting very many scoring opportunities. Well, very many good scoring opportunities. Puck's behind the net. Mason gets control, sends it to Will out front, and deflection goes high. Nice opportunity there. Jackson sends it back in. And the puck squirts out. Jackson up to Will. Will gets it out. Whiff. Will sends it back in. Mason goes in, is with Harold. Puts some pressure on. Right up the middle, Michael just bounces right over the top of a stick. Gabe feeds it into Mason. Mason just throws it on. Looks for a quick line change. Goalie covers. 9:22 left in the third. Yeti down 5-0. New line in, we got Gunny, Michael, and Pax. Gabe and Jensen on defense. Stars goalie is getting some help with the pads. All right, here we go. 9:22 left in the third. Yeti win the puck back. Over to Jensen. Jensen shoots one in low. Ricochet back to Gabe. Gabe puts one in low. Goalie covers. Nice low shot. Nobody goes there to ricochet it into the net, though. Michael in the corner fighting for the puck. Gunny sends it back. Gabe sends it high and wide. Michael's going to send it back. Jensen throws one in on net. Again, saved by the goalie. Send it in wide. And Averill covers. wide by the Stars. Squirts out. Stars are going to send it back to regather. We got Carter out there on defense fighting for the puck. Alex, his partner, Grant Corbin, and Wilder out for the forward. Shot wide, far side. Stars send it across, unable to hold the point. Wilder chase. That's going to be an offside. 7:19 left. Puck going forward, but out of the zone. Corbin tried to leave it for Wilder. Wilder tried to leave it for Corbin. Carter playing center field there is going to go ahead and just take it. Carter tries to throw one on just a little outside the net. Puck squirts out. North Star's coming out 2-on-2. What happened there? Jackson sends it over to Will. And it's lost. Will's got it again, trying to send it in. Grant jumping off. Mason on. We got Mason, Harold, and Will. Jackson, Skyler. Pad save there by Adriel. Harold with a nice chip. He's got Will on the far side, 2-on-1. Harold takes a shot wide. Will and Mason are trying to keep the puck in. Will nicely keeps it in there. But the Stars are able to grab it and send it out. Jackson grabs it. Stars change. Sends it over to Will, who chips it in. Shot. Ooh, that was a lucky one there. Goalie mass save there by Adriel. Puck almost bounced in after. 5 minutes to go. Shot wide. Puck's chipped away. And it's sent all the way down, but it's going to stop. Harold gets down there to it. Harold sends it across. Jackson sends it in. Mason tries to rip one. Goes high. Puck's chipped away over to Michael. Michael sends it in. Tries to send it in to Jensen. Getting a little too creative there. Nice tie up. We got Paxton, Gunny, and Michael out now on the forwards. Rifle of a shot. Nice save there by Adriel. 3:49 left in the third period. A bit. Starts coming in, putting a shot on. Nice save. Puck. Yeti win the puck. Wilder chips it in, goes to work to try to get control. Corbin's in the corner, sends it back to Wilder. Wilder to Grant. Just not quite there. It's kind of been that way all weekend. Yeti are about a half a step slow on everything. Attribute that to some lack of practice time. Carter takes the puck and moves it up the ice. Wilder sends it in. Shot save. And the Stars are moving back up the ice. That's going to put the clock on a running clock. Clock's going to run here now that they hit 6 goals. 6-0. Minute 25, 24, 23. Will wins the puck forward. Kicks it into the corner. Puck squirts up top. Jackson takes a shot. Goalie saved. Harold tries to take a shot. Jackson's got it. 39 seconds left. Feeds it up to Mason. Puck's lost back. More Stars put a shot on. 19 seconds left. Shot wide, 5 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Not a great showing there by the Yeti. That's going to put us in the 5th place game tomorrow. Again, we don't know who we're going to play. I believe it's going to be 10 o'clock, but we'll put it out on the schedule. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.